Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome to Wrestling Gab. It is what day is this? Friday?
Today is Friday, the 20th of January, and we're here for Smackdown.
Smacketh them with the bottom.
I don't know if we really want to smack people's bottoms. Some people really like that.
Well, I'm glad it's working up there, because it's not working down here. So they're starting it out with Kevin Owens.
Yeah, they're asking for it. Anyways, Rory is in the chat. Robert's in the chat. Walter and Sophie are also in the chat. Hey, guys, how's it going tonight? How's everybody's Friday gone? You ready for the weekend? Hopefully you all have an actual weekend, maybe. You know, as in, like, you have the days off. And you didn't have a weekend in the middle of the week. Because then it'd just be weird.
Very.
It'd be so weird. So weird. Rory says, 10 bell salute for Jay Briscoe. Tonight's show, Drew Mack and Sheamus versus Viking Raiders. Hit Row versus Los Lotharios. Brawling Brutes versus Imperium. And Legado del Fantasma versus Maximum Male Models. A whole bunch of tag team stuff, huh? Robert says, hey, how's it going? I'm off work. It's WWE Smackdown time. Walter says, hey, Travis and hey, Daphne. Smackdown tonight. Roman Reigns and Kevin Owens contract signing. Sophie says, hi, Gabbers. Devon Dudley of the Dudley Boys.
What's released, yeah.
Now, was he released or did he resign?
He left. Okay. It was mutual. Whatever you want to call it.
Resigned from the WWE
words.
yesterday. Sophie says, I watched the entire that 90 show in one day when I dropped on Netflix yesterday. Lame. Harley's in the chat now. Hey, Harley says, hello. Proportionally identical to SmackDown, my friend and me got into a fight.
Did you drop an elbow?
Did you drop an elbow? Was it that kind of a fight or was it a verbal fight? I would hope Harley wouldn't get in physical altercations.
There we go.
Robert says, I'm definitely ready for the weekend. I'm off. I got to do some shopping tomorrow.
Bloodline showed up. Roman just ignored Sammy.
Anymore.
The honorary Oos.
His doggies are in the house. That's nice.
Will Sammy be in the Bloodline on Monday?
I don't know. He seems to be walking on thin ice with everybody. Let's see. Sophie says Cobra Kai coming back for 6th and final
Look at
season.
that.
Netflix confirmed today.
No.
Nope.
Honorary Oos. Oh, look at this. They're starting it out with the Brawling Brutes.
Is this that one that Rory was talking about?
With Imperium?
Imperium and the Brawling Brutes? Nice.
Or is it just Sheamus? Maybe this is the one with Sheamus.
I don't know.
And the Viking
Sheamus
Raiders.
And Drew Mack versus the Viking Raiders, so who knows?
Yeah, it looks like that's the one it's going to be.
That's going to be the first one? That's kind of weird.
Started out with a bang on this SmackDown.
Sophie says, Cobra Kai coming back for a 6th season. Great. Piccolo's like, great thumbnail. Thanks, Piccola. I don't know what it was.
It was Rack Rod pinning Liv last week.
Nice. Walter says, boo, the Bloodline. And Chris is in the chat. Hey, Chris says, hey, Travis and D just got back from a baseball event at my Astros minor league park. Got 3 autographs from their star players. They signed my jersey in baseball. That's fan-damn-tastic.
Who are they? What's their names?
Who signed your stuff? Who was it? Who? What's their names? Drop their names. Sophie's like, Hulk Hogan and Triple H got added to the 30-year anniversary of Raw this Monday. Harley says, it was a verbal fight. Just a verbal fight. Did you drop the proverbial elbow then?
Right here. You're stupid.
You're stupid like your father. The worst insult ever. Chris
My father was genius.
My father was a genius. Chris says, and it got to take pictures with World Series trophy.
Oh, that's cool.
Justin Martinez is in the chat. Hey, Justin says, what would be your advice if you like a girl? Hit her. Just kidding.
Depends on how old you are. But There's levels to it, but I can tell you.
If you're 5, you hit him.
Yeah.
Not hard, you just hit him.
If you're under 12, you punch them in the arm, but...
You're so cool. I like you so much. So
I made her cry.
She likes me. Sophie says WWE added Rock merchandise to the shop this week. Walter says Devon might just do backstage work for WWE. And he wants Sheamus and Drew for the win on this one.
Woo.
Question. I mean, Drew's not with the Brawling Brutes, right? He's still his own little dude.
No, he's just with Sheamus right now.
Just hanging out with his fellow buddy from the same continent / island.
Yeah.
Robbie's in the chat.
Sort
Hey,
of.
Robbie says, yo, what we saying? Fucking words.
We're watching the Vikings come down. Let's be honest. If you're in England at the time and the Vikings are showing up, you're probably not going to fight them one-on-one.
You're going to go pee yourself in the corner.
You're jumping in the ocean and swimming.
Picola says, thanks for listening to my dating TED Talk. Okay,
But if you are Irish and English and you look like Drew and Sheamus, and a couple Vikings show up looking like Eric and Ibar, you might stay and fight. I'm just saying. Eric's strong as hell, though.
Oh. Robbie is like, D, what's the best way to ask a lady out? Well, Robbie, if you're asking ladies out, it's probably not going to happen. Peel says, no, Drew, just drewing solo. Chris says the players were Seth Martinez, he's a pitcher, Corey Lee, a catcher, and designated hitter David Hensley. He was on World Series team, got recently called up. So they are stars in the making. Nice. Vindicators in the chat. Ben says, so what are we gabbing about tonight? Some fake Vikings taking down some real Irishmen and Scotsmen? Not just that, but, asking out women and, what do you do when you like a girl, I guess.
Dames.
And women. Insult them. And then compliment them. What is
You
that?
compliment them first.
Oh, you compliment them first?
You give them 2 compliments above the neck.
Don't do this.
Yes, this is law.
It doesn't work.
You give 2 compliments above the neck. Then you say something shitty below the neck. So, like, oh, that shirt's so nice, but why would you wear those pants? Or, oh, I like those pants, but that shirt's terrible. It works. Used to use it all the time.
Sure.
Well, you don't want them to think you're simping, right? So you can't be too soft. You still have to be a man. Or they're not going to like you.
Harley says, pretty much what happened is I bought the tickets, and then he turned around and sold them, circling the fuck off. So you bought the tickets for the pay-per-view or for
something?
For SmackDown tonight, and he sold them, like, behind your back? Vindicator's like, but this match actually does intrigue me, as it should, Vindicator.
Yeah, this is a tournament, guys. I don't know if you saw the actual bracket.
I didn't.
But I did take a screenshot of it.
I have no idea what's happening. So that's tag team tournament up in the right left-hand corner. So, there's that.
He's just beating the shit out of Eric and Ibar right now by himself, single-handedly.
Picola, I'm guessing that your comment, if that's the one you're asking about for listening to your dating TED Talk, it did not come through on our side. So there's that. Must have been bad. Vindicator says, Travis, you got 4 big girls in the ring. You should be grinning from ear to ear.
Guys, obviously.
Big guys, I meant, dang it. You know what? It sounds more funny when you say girls, because they do, some of them have some titties. So.
All right, so our tournament is Drew McIntyre and Sheamus versus the Viking Raiders in one bracket.
So I've
The next bracket is Los Lotharios and Hit Row. The next side of the bracket, so that's on the, we'll just say the West Coast. On the east side, we've got the Brawlin' Brutes versus Imperium, and then we got Maximum Male Models versus Phantasma. Legado del Phantasma.
So, I was going to ask something.
Questions.
And now I have no idea.
Are all those matches happening tonight? Is round 1 tonight?
I have
That'd
no
be cool.
idea.
That's a full hour or more.
Chris says, want Shotzi back? Well, she might come back. Who knows?
At some point. she'll be
Robbie's
back.
like, Nadia, I'm asking your advice. I don't have any for you. I'm not the girl that you want to ask advice for on how to ask a lady out. Really, I'm not. Not even close. Because, like I said, to basically stalk their social media.
What the No. Although, a few thumbs ups or whatever on, if you're talking about like Facebook or something, in their pictures, like 2. But don't do more than 2. Mm-hmm. Because they can see that shit.
Yeah.
And so you don't want to do too many.
So you don't want to stalk their social media, then you're crazy. But we know you're being silly, Piccolo, so yeah. As he says, whoa, hold on. I can't write that quickly. Okay, be a simp? Got it. Okay. Don't be a simp.
That's the only no.
Vindicator says, Travis, could you grow a beard as long as either Ivar, Eric, Drew, or Shamey?
I don't know. I have grown some pretty big ones, but everybody's different, and we do have a natural thing that shuts that off. Do you know that beards were for war? They're actually built for it.
For just war? To be
Like
intimidating?
No hand-to-hand combat. They actually are. They will stop your jaw from breaking.
Wow. Fluffiness, huh?
So there's been studies done on beards. If you have a beard, or if you don't have a beard, they've taken the jaw structure, and they've put it so like women, they can't handle the punches like men can. And it's an evolutionary shape. But obviously, some men can't grow beards either. There's ethnicities that can't grow beards.
Right.
As thick, like the Chinese.
Right.
I don't know about Japan. I don't know their culture enough to say
think
that
they
everybody
don't
can or
really
everybody
have-
can. But big, thick, bushy
Yeah, I don't think they can grow
Viking beards. And anyways, they have weaker jaws in punches. And to the breaking point, pounds per square inch. But the ones that can grow huge beards, they're up to like 45% stronger. If they have to have the beard, by the way. It's not just jaws and people that are capable of growing them. I'm talking about
they
with
have to
the beard.
have the beard.
With a huge
Like
beard,
Ivar.
it's like 45% more protection to your jaw if you get hit.
Wow. That's
It
crazy.
diffuses the energy or something.
I didn't know. I had no idea.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Beards are pretty cool, I guess.
So it would make sense. Now, I'm not saying these guys have the heritage of Vikings. They
Right.
just might like them. But Ivar, big beards probably are a Viking trait.
Harley says, pretty much besides, I'd rather be here watching SmackDown with you guys instead of him. Aw. Well, Harley, I'm glad you said that, but I'm really sad that you didn't get to go in person. I'm sorry that happened to you. Piccolo says, oh yeah, some East Side, West Side static. Sophie says, it is Triple H idea for the Usos to defend both sets of championships separately.
Love it.
Piccolo's like, folds arms thuggishly. Ryan's like, thanks, D, haha. And Vindicator's like, what kind of mess has Leopold made tonight? He was being antagonistic towards the bird. It's kind of being a butt to him.
He's kind of a dick.
He's going to get sprayed a lot more if he touches that cage anymore. Chris says, don't be a simp, be a pimp. Ew, God, no.
You can't pimp him out either. It doesn't work out in the long run.
Robbie says, so good to be in bed. Sophie says there's a report out that somewhere that Cody Rhodes isn't fully healed from his injury when he was announced for the Rumble.
I did hear that. I don't know how true it is, but obviously they're not retracting, so he's going to be in the Rumble.
Piccolo says Travis, a.k.a. General Cornwall's Beardimus.
Right?
Vindicator says, I love reports, Sophie. Tell me more for the next hour and a half. Sophie's like, I heard Paige and Tony turned heel. Piccolo's like, I'm so here
They
for
did.
Beard Gab. Ravi's like, I heard Sophie makes ish up. And Pico's like, ew, Vin, burn.
Sophie isn't making shit up. She reads Twitter. It's got to be, because I see this shit all over Twitter. And there's no source.
Oh, no. There's no source. It's just garbage that people just shit out of their faces.
But it's not her fault.
That she falls for the information?
Well, she's just reading. So I heard it somewhere. She's not saying there's a direct report that Vince McMahon is turning homosexual.
I don't know. She said there's a report out there somewhere. There's an actual report for
Right, because these
stuff.
people are reporting things. That's what I'm getting at.
Vinegar says untrue. Soraya and Storm are natural born hills. Piccola says, and out of their beards. Piccola. Nobody wants to shit out of their beards. It's just wrong and messed up. Piccola, luscious Smackdown beards. So he's like, I'm here to mess things up. Uh-huh. Sure you are, honey. You've done it so much that we just don't believe anything that you say. That's how I am about it anyways. Okay. It's great. Thanks. Moving on. It was revealed to me in a dream.
It's my new thing. It's basically, I just post that every time I read somebody's shit on Twitter. I'm like, what's your source?
What's your source?
It was revealed to me in a dream.
The indicator's like, I guess Elon can't moderate or manipulate everything, even clickbait wrestling sources. LOL.
No.
Pretty sure he's not doing any of that, but
He got better shit to do.
ooh, yeah, turning it around. He threw Ivar around
2
like
and
he was a
3.
tiny toy.
No, Ivar kicks out. Look
There
at this.
he goes again.
Look how strong Drew is. It's a big fat guy on his back.
Yeah.
Valhalla!
So this is Warner Brothers Discovery didn't want to do a tribute show for Jay Briscoe. Okay.
Yeah. 13 years ago, 14 years ago, he said some homophobic things. Actually, to be honest, I don't know what he said. And so it might not even have been homophobic. It just might have been like, that's gay or something. Mm-hmm. But we don't know. And 13 years ago, it was a lot more accepted. But people looked back. They found those tweets. They posted them. And that's why, and I had mentioned this on Wednesday, that's why he never showed up to WWE. That's why they were never signed, is because of that tweet.
Wow.
And
yeah,
then,
you should totally, make sure people are,
Well, we know that once you turn the age of like 7, you can never mature.
Yeah.
You can never become a better person.
You can't change anything. You can't do anything different.
There's no growth.
If you said it 10 years ago, that's exactly what you are today, no matter what you say,
Right.
do, or think otherwise. You are that person.
Like my one buddy. I have a video of him ranting and raving about the N-word. He's just going crazy. Right? Mm-hmm. He was, I think we were 15. We were jumping off cliffs, and he went crazy. But he wasn't talking bad. He was like doing a freestyle rap. Mm-hmm. Anyway, got it on tape. So he ended up marrying a beautiful black lady, right? Mm-hmm. So is he the white kid that was saying the N-word, or does he love his wife and have kids?
He loves his wife and has kids.
So he's not the bigot sounding from the mid-1990s?
Because he was like, I really like rap. I just don't know why they have to say this.
He was going crazy. He had a fake gun and he was standing on a rock. And of course I'm filming it.
Right.
Like, what's the odds of somebody filming something in the mid-1990s? I'm like,
let me get that old camcorder out. The big one, with
oh, yeah.
full-size VHS tape in it.
Looked like I was recording wrestling out here. I was like, VHS tape. That's some funny shit.
Pickle's like, holy crap, I just flipped a fox. What in the Dances with Wolves? Shaking my head. Sarah Logan. She does look kind of weird.
She's got a rack on her head.
Right. Sophie's like, Vince got out of trouble again. Harley says, my sources for everything is Google. Hassan says, hi there, guys. Thanks for telling me about Jay Briscoe passed away from his car accident. Yeah, he did.
Yeah. His daughters are in stable condition.
Oh, good. They're unstable now? That's
according to Twitter.
Well, we can't take that to heart then. Hopefully that's true. Sophie said that. Sophie says the WWE wanted the Briscoes in 15. Pickle says, I believe the same thing happened to What's-His-Nuts, Brian Kendrick.
Yeah. You know, and it happened to that big guy remember the big weird handicapped kid?
Yeah, the big guy who was like...
He went off. He said some bad shit. His were actually homophobic though. Like when you're saying that you don't like gays, that kind of stuff, that's more homophobic. If you just say something's gay, it's not necessarily homophobic. It means that it's lame, and that's the language you use. But he got nailed. But then they found gay porn. So
yeah,
if you are gay,
do you just hate yourself?
Can you say that stuff? Like I don't know the rules of this.
I don't know. Can you? I don't know. I'd have to a gay friend, I guess. And ask them. Does it offend them?
What's the guy you worked with?
Be...
What was his name? And he had the boyfriend, and he always...
Oh my god! Yeah, Michael.
Michael, that's right. What was the boyfriend's name?
Carl.
Carl, that's right. Well, Carl's just so...
Jesus. I got so sick of hearing about his personal life.
Oh, Carl.
I was like, oh my god, I don't care what you and Carl do. I don't care. I don't care. Not even a little bit.
We went to an art museum.
Oh, Carl's so great. That's fantastic. Travis is awesome. He's so amazing. He'd sit down and stop talking to me.
I don't want to hear about Travis.
For hours. I was like, I finally found a way to make him stop talking to me about stuff I didn't care about. Ugh.
All right, we got both Vikings and the whatever the other group's called, the crazy guys.
As Chris says, I know back then we used to say that's a gay's term, like meaning that's lame or you're stupid, things like that. I know, and I still use it to this day.
Holy crap! Did you guys see the guy in the front row with the purple and white outfit on? Looks like
with the cowboy hat?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Looking like Randy Savage.
People are funny.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, people are so sensitive these days. Piccolo says he couldn't sign with AEW for anti-Semitic slurs or something. Yet he was their ROH champion. That's funny.
No. He's talking about Kendrick.
Oh, that guy. Oh, that's different. So it's like, but Brian Kendrick did get signed by WWE and Impact, though. Piccolo says, oh, I bet you have that heavy camcorder. Do you? Like, what happened to that camcorder?
That one was not mine. That one was my buddy TJ's parents. I never had one like that. My Uncle Larry had one that we used and stuff, but I never had
I still have one at my parents' house.
The full-size one?
Yes!
I've got...
full-size one!
I've got the one that has the little tapes, and it's just out in the shed.
Right. No, I have a full-size camcorder at my parents' house.
The big VHS ones.
The big VHS ones.
Those things were like $1,000 back in those days.
I know. Hassan says, well, Happy New Year for you guys. Well, thanks, Hassan.
Yeah, thank you.
Happy New Year to you, too.
Looking
Chris
forward
says,
to the Rumble.
Yeah, Lars.
Yeah, Lars Sullivan.
Sophie says, if you're Vince, all those troubles go away by throwing at it. Yeah, if you throw up at it enough.
Throwing money at it.
If you throw up at it enough, it will
That's it.
Go away.
No! Sheamus kicks out.
Had Shamey.
I mean, don't they have to win the real tag team?
I would think so, but who knows with this fucking people. Robbie's like, oh, camcorder. Oh, that's such a 90s thing. Because like, no, right? Rob McLaren in the chat. Hey, Rob! Says, what's up, WG? Happy Friday. Interested to know who the rapper was. And Travis's story? The name of of his friend?
The buddy?
His buddy?
I'll have to tell you that one later. I don't want to put I don't want to throw their name out there.
Not on social media type of thing. Sophie says if a wrestler said something or do something 20 years ago, that would bite them in the butt later on.
Yeah, you have to be careful what you say every step of the way anymore.
Robbie's like, Sophie, no one cares. Sophie's like, I'm throwing money at it. Robbie's like,
All
Drew's
right.
gonna win.
Here it comes.
Pickle says, so is this the same offense when it comes to other major sports? I remember Chad Ochocinco couldn't sign with teams.
Yeah, but what was his reason? Did he say something stupid? I mean, other than changing his name to Ochocinco, which is not even how you say 85.
See, I told you that they wouldn't win.
Oh, the
Viking
Vikings?
Raiders. I
Yeah.
told you that they would have the other two dumb shits win.
Well, yeah, it's just weird to me. Why would you bury a tag team for two singles wrestlers put together? This is some Vince McMahon booking right here. He hates tag teams. Looks like Triple H is heading that direction.
Damn you, Triple H! You're so stupid. Just kidding.
Well, now they're gonna hit. They're
not
gonna hit. They're gonna either face Hit Row or Los Lotharios. So they're gonna win that one too. So they're going to the final.
Yeah.
Who are they gonna beat? Del Fantasma.
Yeah. Either that or the whatchamacallums, the maximum male models.
Yeah, that's not happening. There it is again.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Imperium. It's probably gonna be them versus Imperium.
You think the Imperium's
Hey, look, they could wrestle their own friends.
Oh, that would be hilarious. They
The
should
Brawling
do that
Brutes
instead.
versus Sheamus and Drew.
Let's see what that happens.
Sami Zayn looking like Kris Kringle. It is weird to me. Those claymation ones.
So it looks like Comcast could be the next owner of the WWE. Pickle's like throwing poo, filling in the blanks. Walter's like, good first tag team match. Drew and Sheamus won. Great match. Yeah, Walter was okay. Oh, here we got Sammy talking. Oh, no, dude.
Why would you rub it in?
Why
Just
would
let
you
it go.
Take it seriously. See? Remember what Sophie said in our chat? Come on.
He saw his face. So he went back and watched video. A lot of people don't do that in wrestling. Whenever there's an accidental bump, they just blame the guy for the rest of his life.
Oh, yeah.
He wanted to win that match. He had it in the bag. And you guys interfered. You can't help him. What would you do, Roman? Yeah.
He was disappointed.
Why would you not say it? And he did. Okay, now you went too far.
Now you went too far. Now you're being sensitive.
Don't be a victim.
You're being sensitive. You should have just stuck with what you said and then not said any more, and you would have been fun. You would have been fun. Fine. You would have been fine. Fine.
Fun or fine, whatever
Fun,
which
fine,
one you want
fine
it to be.
Funs. Whatever it means. All that good jazz.
Good jazz.
Something bad is happening. Oh, Robbie's like, Piccolo, good luck cleaning your hands after handling shit.
Yeah.
Robbie, you would know, wouldn't you? You would just know. Because you work in a place where people probably play with their shit. Isn't that right?
They poo with their shit.
They play with their shit.
Oh, play with it.
Robbie's like cheering on some makeshift tag team.
He's like, get out of here.
Get the fuck out. Sophie's like, do you think the WWE would have run a tribute show for Jay Briscoe?
No.
No, they wouldn't run a tribute show for him. They were sad that he died, which they would with any wrestler.
And they announced it during NXT's live showing when it happened. When they got the news, they
announced it.
Released it.
Yeah.
Live on
and
NXT.
Then, yeah, they did. I don't know if they put anything on here.
I didn't see anything when it first started, so.
Because it's what Vince does, getting away with shenanigans. Walter's like, okay, at 9:15 I'm going. I'll be here Monday though. 8 p.m. Raw, 30 show. Still in chat. Yay. So he's like, I like D's shirt. You like the shirt?
The shirt.
Nice. You like D shirt?
Is this going to be
blue.
a good show here?
Pickle says, I just want an Oos t-shirt with Paul Heyman peering all ooh. Vindicator says, you know, I actually hope Legado Fantastico wins this tag tournament. Some fresh blood at the top is needed since the Usos have drained the interest out of the division. Is that so? Sophie says, Ring of Honor taped a tribute show that will still show up on YouTube sometime later on. No
Look at this,
timetable
guy.
for it.
We got Royal Rumble coming up. Got a little poster for him.
Royal Rumble poster.
Or is that Royal Rumble? Is that what it said?
Yeah, it's Royal Rumble.
I couldn't remember if it was Royal Rumble.
Yeah,
I have
Royal
the back
Rumble's
to me.
coming up in 1 week and a day.
We also have this one coming up.
That
But
one's
that one's
not
not
until
till-
July.
July. But it's still a cool poster. I like that. I like the
Pretty cool.
bus. I like England things.
Ew, except Ravi. Blech.
Jeez. I didn't say I like English people. I said I like English things.
Well, he's kind of a thing.
I like the
so.
old country.
So it was like, said that Robbie's like, LOD, he didn't listen to your advice. Who? Walter's like, Sami Zayn. Oh, he didn't shut up? Yeah, not surprising. Walter says Sami Zayn is leaving Bloodline? I don't know. Sophie said, thank God Twitter and all the social media stuff that we have now weren't around in the 90s. Walter says, LA Knight will lose. You know what, Sophie? I really wish the social media stuff wasn't around now.
Right.
I really wish it would go away. I wish it would all implode. I wish that it would just have a meltdown and almost wish that the internet would just fucking just disappear and die.
We're like cyborgs. That would suck. You would know nothing.
I know.
It'd be like...
I know some stuff, though. As in, I know how to go to the goddamn library to look up shit in a fucking book.
Right? They'd have to bring those back.
They're like, oh my God, what's this? Ah! Paper cuts are like crying about it. I got a paper cut! Oh, why does it smell so funny?
They're like they're talking to the book like, who was the third president?
They're all asking it to tell them.
Who was the third president? You have to open the pages. No!
Oh, Walter's like, LA Knight will lose. Yeah, I bet. Robbie's like, do you have cleaned up shit at the hospital I worked at? Oh, I'm sure you have. So he says I feel bad for Mark Briscoe. His B-Day was this past Wednesday. Vindicator says, I think they will be grooming LA Knight to be everything Austin Theory failed to become. A Cena-looking guy who gets over with the fans and becomes the face of the company after Roman. You think? I don't know.
He's
if they're
very
really pushing
good.
him that way.
And he could. The problem is, I don't know how old he is. He's got to be in his 40s.
He's got to be old.
And
Walter's
so,
guys.
and where Theory is in his 20s, he can carry the company for 10 years.
Walter, why are you saying such random stuff? It's like, guys, wear your seatbelts in cars.
Well, it's because how Briscoe died.
Watch out for bad drivers. Save a life. Well, you know what's funny about that, Walter? The dumb bitch that was in the other car that wore her seatbelt fucking died too. So what does that tell you?
Yeah, but she's the one that went over lanes.
I don't give a flying fucktard.
And
Don't
he was in a huge
care.
truck. What was she in?
A truck as well.
2 trucks.
There were 2 trucks about the same. I just read this on Wednesday.
I don't pay attention to detail.
One was like a 15 and one was like a 16, like fucking Chevy or some shit. Like, in all reality, like, I don't personally think that whether or not he was wearing a seatbelt would have saved his life or not. With a head-on collision like that?
Yeah, but you have better odds.
Do you?
Oh, yeah.
She didn't fucking survive,
Yeah,
and
but-
she was wearing her seatbelt.
Rack Rod.
Nope. Nope. Robbie's like, do you look and Chris better than any of the women's roster tonight? Ew, Robbie, stop sucking up. It's so gross. Walter's like, Travis, cool posters. Oh, good. Got the sound box. LOL. Yeah, the sound box.
There's 2 of them right there.
Sophie's like, imagine if Twitter was around during the Attitude Era. Oh my God, that would have stink for everybody.
Is anybody attracted to Rack Rod?
I don't know if they are.
I'm sure somebody is.
She has a pretty face. It's kind of like square. She has a very square jaw.
I don't mind her face.
But she has, it's very proportionate, so it's pretty.
Pretty hair. And...
So I don't know. I'd kind of want to know what she looked like when she was fluffy.
Well, Google it.
I don't want to Google it. I don't want that on my internet. No,
fluffy.
Thank you. I don't want
fluffy rack rod.
My God, could you imagine if she didn't come up? It has some weird rod for your bathroom.
You know, the one you have to worry about is Raw XXX.
Oh, God, no.
Look that one up.
No!
You probably have to get some anti-wear on your phone after
like
that.
Women in 2-cup thing. Gross and nasty.
Here he comes. Yeah. Yeah. LA Knight.
Robbie says that, and Sophie says, if there is no internet, then you won't have a YouTube channel. Sophie, I'm pretty sure I could find something else to do with my life. Pretty sure. It's called Outside. Robbie says, do you think the internet is bad?
No.
I don't
but
think the
how people
internet
use it
is bad. I think that what it has become is bad. Having your fingertips of information is not a bad thing. Like, oh yeah, I've got this information and stuff. Problem is you don't learn it, you don't retain it, you don't have to, search for it or do anything for it.
Same with the cell phone in
type
general.
Something that's right there. You literally have a computer in your hand at all times.
Right.
No, I don't think that particular part of it is really that great. It's fascinating how far it's come from where it started. Social media, on the other hand, is the death of society and humanity. Death. And you can see it already.
Well,
it already happens on a daily basis for the last 20 years it's been happening.
It's the dopamine.
Yeah.
They're manipulating your dopamine. Yeah. I'm going to post a picture only for the fact that I want somebody to like it.
Yeah.
Not because I want my friends and family to see it.
Right.
Because there's some people won't post that shit.
Yeah.
Well, here's a picture of my ass. Hopefully my family doesn't see this,
Even though they're friends on my social media.
Well, I doubt they are on those ones.
Robbie says,
yeah.
Oh, yes. Yeah!
Who the hell is he wrestling?
There it is. Yeah. Walter says, some dude.
Some jobber? Mac Jones?
Greg Jones? Mac Jones? Bobby Jones?
I'm pretty sure he said Mac Jones. He's
Damon
a pretty big
Jones?
dude. Got tiny legs.
Jackie Jones?
He's like, I do curls, but not squats.
Oh, no. Now what? Oh, he's going to get lose?
No, it doesn't matter. He wins anyways in like 2 seconds. At least Jones attacks him.
Takes advantage of everything. Well, there's like, oh no, Daphne rant. Oops, joking. Chris is like, Mr. Kennedy. So he says, did you see the rumored cover star of WWE 2K23? No.
I have not. What is it?
America's like, LOL at Travis. Flip phones they are bringing back now are the closest thing they will get to having books. You can talk to like their Siri. Right? Fucking Samsung.
Oh, Mercy the Buzzard, guys. Firefly Funhouse is back.
That poor guy got thrown out.
Yeah, he did.
It's not very nice.
Yeah.
Anyways, Ayla's in the chat. Hey, Ayla. Chris is like, turn around, don't drown. Walter's like, hey, Ayla. And Robbie says, so what you saying about seat belts? I'm confused, D.
So now Bray is him. So he's going through all of his characters.
Right. So he says, Pat should be on his way back soon since college football is officially over. Robbie's like, ha ha ha, D. It looks like a seatbelt basically puts you in a bubble so you're safe. No matter how smashed your front end gets. Laughing.
Look, they're covering his crack.
Why is his butt hanging out?
He's a plumber.
Did
anybody like the Firefly Funhouse stuff?
I hate the Firefly Funhouse.
I kind of like it. It wasn't that good.
No, it's
the Wyatt family was fantastic.
It's fucking dumb as fuck. Pico's like, I believe if we're going there, don't text and drive. I always have things for Latinas.
Yeah, right? Zelina Vega.
Rock Rod.
Rock Rod.
Chris says, only White Christmas to Rock Rod face. Rob says,
Ew.
library, LO, not sure if I remember how to use the Dewey Decimal System.
The Dewey.
Fact, Rob, that you know it's called the Dewey Decimal System says something. That's the point, right? You know what it's called. So the minute you go into the library and you're like, I have to look this up. Oh, I remember how to do this now.
Is it fiction or nonfiction?
Robbie says, she's okay, Rock Rod, fuckable, I guess. LOL. Okay. Walter says, so Saturday I'm doing bingo. I can win. Got a second chance. Ooh.
Nose to nose, the toes are in it. Toes to toes, your nose is in it.
For Ravi, that would be true with Rock Rod. Vindicator says Rock Rod will probably be the second to last to get eliminated, but at least she would have been in the final four. Possible. Pico's like, geez, you guys, I have to go to confession after stream.
Right. Well, yeah, especially if you look up Raw XXX.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Raw 30 coming up Monday.
Ah!
Don't Google that.
Don't Google that. Do not Google. They didn't think that through when they put that up there, did they? They didn't have their people in the background going, sir, you probably shouldn't put that.
Maybe Raw.
30th.
WWE
30th?
Raw 30.
No XXXs.
No Roman numerals.
Right. Or Robbie's like, yeah, Dee low-key loves doing her YouTube channel. Oh, God. Harley says, see, now, if I would have went to SmackDown Live tonight, I would have missed all of this hilarious.
Hey, look at the old TV. I could have got one of those. My old Nintendo games.
Oh.
Did you see the old TV? That's what they were playing that on.
Oh, was it? With the knobs and stuff?
You're the one that opened the door.
Oh, no.
That's when Randy Orton burned his cabin down. That picture next to him.
Mm-hmm.
Freaking Randy.
Illa says, speaking of likes, I posted a painting on a painting group and I got over 2K likes. I'm famous! Blah. Why is she talking?
She doesn't have an answer for that.
Well, you stupid bitch. Nobody asked you, Voldemort. You hag. Walter's like, mind games from Bray Wyatt. LA Knight won. Boo.
Boo.
Robbie
You wanted
says-
Mac Jones to win that one? Or whatever his name was.
We don't even know who he is, but you're like, I want that guy to win.
Boo, LA
Robbie's
Knight.
like, Eli, I wondered why you were trending. Walter's like, Firefly Funhouse. And Pico says, and here we are, memeing, starving for likes, and trying to get involved in a high school classmate's kid's life. Lame. Just lame.
Right.
So
have
lame.
you guys watched NXT? That blonde girl that's down there, what is her name? Rika or Roka? Ruka?
Maybe.
You know what I'm talking about, though?
Yeah, I think so.
The blonde that's in really good shape.
Oh, yeah, Sol Roka.
Roka or
Ruka.
whatever her name is. Have you guys seen this girl? She needs to be in the Royal Rumble. She can walk on her hands.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah. So she's the next
Naomi
Kofi
used to be
Kingston.
able to do that. I don't think she could do it anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, she's not in it anyways, unless she comes back, which is fine.
I understand that, but the past ones that she was in,
Uh-huh.
not the last one that she was in, she didn't do very good that
Right.
one.
I'm
But
just
the
saying.
ones like before that, she did shit like that
Right,
too.
but this girl can walk like a wrestler, like a mat wrestler, like Greco-Roman, where
Oh.
they practice and they walk on their hands back and forth. She walked like around the ring on her hands.
Wow.
Like she's a specimen.
She's specimen. That sounds
And then she put her feet up on the apron and did a sit-up into the ring and then got back in because there's a little battle royal. It
Oh.
was kind of a little hint a couple weeks ago.
Ooh.
Definitely want to see that.
Chris is like, I told you the fun house this week. You did. You told us. You were like future telling.
Hey, look, this is a movie I'm going to watch.
Why are we going to watch
That's
it?
their plan.
Shotgun Wedding?
I think it looks funny. I like that guy.
Is that Timothy Oliphant?
No, you asked me that last time, too.
Who is it then?
He was in that show, Las Vegas, that was on NBC or ABC.
Are you
or
sure
CBS.
it's not Timothy?
I know it's not Timothy, because that dude would be 102.
Timothy's
This
not
kid
that
is
old.
still in his
No,
30s.
no.
Timothy was in his 30s in the 90s.
No, he was not. He was not. Lies!
30 years ago was not 1970.
It was too! God damn it!
It feels like it. You know, this month, it was the 3rd. Then I closed my eyes and opened them, and it was the 19th. So I have no idea.
You know what? You asked me what day it's been like for like 7 days straight since your birthday. And I'm like, dude, your birthday was motherfucking Friday, the 13th. You have to know it's been days since then. You're like, is it the 10th? I'm like, your birthday was just the other fucking day. What the fuck?
I don't think that way.
Yeah.
I swear if I got like a little bump on the head, like say I was out driving and just fell off my motorcycle or something, if somebody asked me what year it was, I would probably without hesitation say like 2003 or something. Like, I don't know, like 2004, 5.
Like I have no idea who I am, where I am, or what's happening.
They would be like,
what the fuck is
you're
wrong with
concussed.
you?
I'd be like, no, I'm not. I just don't feel like it's 2023.
It was like, I'm not trending, and people was like, oh, well, would you look at that? It was like, just look at it. What are we looking at?
Look at
What
that.
is it?
Would you look at that?
Would you look at that? Are we
Her
looking at your
art.
painting? I want to see your famous painting.
It's got 2,000 views.
Robbie's like, yeah,
Boom.
Ayla, you are with the painting. Walter's like, yes, I liked it. It was cool. Pico's like, nerd. Ayla's like, in a private painting group, nah. Walter's like, oh, geez, not like Mr. Rogers. Robbie's like, LOD, couldn't read my comment, LOL.
It's
Which
hit
comment?
row.
Which
What
comment
the
are you
fuck?
talking about? Pico's like, Raw the 30th. Nah, the kids love Roman numerals.
Homeboy
Chris says-
has a full mask on, like a ski mask.
Oh, God.
I'm not talking like a COVID mask. I'm talking about like a bank robbing mask.
Why would they do that? Ew, why? Chris says Sol Ruka on NXT. Tiffany Stratton needs to be in Rumble. Ernest Bell says, what the hell was that? What the hell was what? What?
Is he
What?
going to wrestle in his hat? Oh, he pulled it up.
Was he trying to rob somebody?
He's robbing us.
He's robbing me of my life right now. Ugh, God, I hate these people. And, you know, of course, they'll win, because who would want the Los Lotharios to win?
Everybody? We were just talking
I
about.
would rather have them win.
We were just talking about Latinos.
Unbroken's in the chat. Hey, Unbroken.
Hey,
says,
Unbroken.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Tiffany needs an STD test. Oh, my Jesus. Chris says
What the
Sol
hell?
Ruka and Nikki Lyons look the same, just different size.
Who? Nikki
Lyons and Sol Ruka.
Because they both have blonde hair.
They're the same. They're just different sizes.
They're the exact same woman.
They're the exact same. They're the same. You guys crack me. They're the same.
Sol Ruka
They're
identifies
totally
as
the
Nikki
same.
Lyons.
They're the same. They're just the same. They're just different sizes, but they're the same. I want to see Nikki Lyons walk around on her hand.
So
She'd probably break her wrist.
she's got
Like
titties
I
all in her
would.
face.
I know. Like she'd be giving herself 2 black eyes, like Dolly Parton in the
Running.
best little whorehouse in Texas.
Right. So this top dollar lost a lot of weight, but he lost it in his arms, it looks like. He needs to, like, lift. He looks like an old man.
He's like,
Don't get me wrong, I'm glad that he's losing weight.
look at him. He's like, let me get
But
down
he
her.
does need to
This
build
is
muscle
sad.
while he's losing weight. Like, you can't just do one. Smack!
Just get back in there.
Is he talking to
Just
Michael
hurry and
Cole
get
or
back
the
in there.
audience?
Run away. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. I'm not listening. 'cause I
Why
don't
are
wanna
you
hear him
yelling at
yak-
Michael Cole? Son of a bitch. No, just kidding. Top dollar literally looks like he's moving with the agility of a 60-year-old man.
I hate this. Why do you have to make my boy look so bad? Not that guy. They're gonna
Ugh.
make the Los Lotharios look terrible.
Well, look at...
And they're not bad.
Oh, ripped his clothes off!
Oh, he ripped off his pants. How exciting.
He's holding on to him, though.
like,
He's not getting
excited
rid of
about it,
those.
Too. He don't know what to do.
Look, he's still
like,
got him. Look at him. He can't even get off the apron. Poor guy.
I know, he
Maybe he's sore from lifting or something.
He couldn't do it when he got off the apron when Angel Garza was over there by the commentator's desk.
Right.
He like got down all weird, and I'm like,
Well, that's what I'm saying. Maybe
that's
he...
how I get down
Yes.
off things.
See, maybe he's just sore. Oh, poor guy. From lifting or working out or something. See, he can't even get up. What the fuck?
Okay, so that is dangerous. Just saying, guys.
Yeah, you can tear some.
Is very dangerous. And not for just you. I'm talking about other people that you have to deal with in there.
Well, it's about over. She interferes here. He rolls him up. It's over.
Get away. Poor Humberto.
How is Humberto not a star?
No!
I just don't understand how. I just don't understand how he's not a star.
Motherfuckers.
So Hit Row going up against Drew and Sheamus next week.
Bitch faces. Ugh, fuckers.
God. This guy's trying to rip a sign in half. This is actually comedy hour.
Oh my God. Who? What?
Wait till you see Hit Row try to rip the sign in half.
Oh my God, I can't believe
this is a fail. Watch when they cut back. He's got a sign and he's gonna rip it in half.
I hate shit fuck face.
Look right here. See? The guy just took it from him and slammed it on the ground. He tried to rip it in half and it just broke into little pieces.
Maybe it was the type of sign.
It was like foam.
That's no excuse, you dumb bastard. Rob is like,
Hell in a Cell, 7 months
Naomi.
ago.
Pico's like, searching Sol Ruka. Unbroken says Sol Ruka sounds like a bad reggae town song. Pico's like, Timothy, present, right? Robbie says, yes, he was 30 in the 90s. No, he's not. Timothy Oliphant is not fucking old.
He's
Stop
an old
it.
man.
Chris says, Travis, you have to tune into Impact sometime. They have this one redhead broad over there by the name of Killer Kelly. She is fucking hot.
I'll have to check it.
Deaf Hand in Pants Time and White Christmas. Dude, you're so gross and disgusting. I had to read that garbage.
Like, it was funny at first. No, I was kidding.
It was funny at first. And then he said that. And I was like, nope. It's weird. I'm not sure if Travis really likes redheads. Ernest Bell says, oh, hey, what's up? Not much. Ernest, how's it going? Connecting peoples in the chat says, aloha. Hi. Pico says, Travis was listening to my humps on his bike 2000s vibes. Vindicator says, I'm guessing Dalitha wants her guy Humberto to beat up on Flap Dalla. Yeah.
My humps? Is that what they said?
My humps is what
So,
people
no
said.
joke, I was making a mixed tape, I don't know what you'd call it. Anyways, a Spotify playlist. Mm-hmm. And it started bringing up songs after I had put some in there.
Yeah.
And that was one of them, and I did not put that on my playlist.
What? You didn't put my humps on there?
My lady humps, or whatever
I can't believe you didn't put my humps on it.
Now it's an extra whole step.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's cool.
What is it?
She does such a good job. Her painting. It was the one that they did at the Great Van Gogh when she went with her husband's mom and
she took her there?
sister-in-law or whatever.
That's cool.
Yeah, they went there.
I think it's cool that your husband's mom's name is a stripper name. Candy. I mean, come on. You know, I have a buddy and his wife's name's Candy also. So I actually know 2 people with the name Candy.
It's kind of funny.
Like, who names their kid Candy? You would think it would be like a super anomaly, and I know 2.
Right? Chris, like my boy Angel Garza out there. Robbie says, January always has me not knowing what day it is as it feels the same every day. You know, that's just being ignorant and dumb. It was like, sent you the picture, got it, looked at it, pretty. Yeah, I could see why you got some fucking likes. That's fucking awesome. I would like it too, but I can't on my phone. Walter says, Hit Row for the win. Well, Walter, you got your wish of stupid.
If you can draw shit like that, I've got a saw blade that I want you to do.
Right?
It's a big one. It's like those 2 people ones back in the old days.
Yeah.
And it's long. It's probably like that long and about that thick. So you'd have to do the trees and the landscape the whole length.
Yeah.
It's all you. Do it.
Pico
I'll go
says,
clean it up.
Oh, connecting through people. I seen a post with you and the Briscoes. Instant cry. Oh.
Yeah,
Robbie says the Rack Rod comment. LOL. Ayla's like, so our house is 90% done. We have an electrician over there fixing a few things and we can move in. Yay! Because it's pretty much same all the same. Walter says, is there a prediction show next week? And Walter says, come on, Hit Row, win this match. Ayla says, I will no longer be 30 living in my boyfriend's parents' basement. I'm moving up, guys. I'm a grown up now.
Growing on up.
Ernest Bell says Roman Reigns. And Vindicator says Ruka and Lyons have completely different faces and body types. Plus, Ruka is a surfer and Lyons is a dancer. I don't see any similarity.
They both have blonde hair.
They both have long blonde hair.
And body parts.
So there's that. And they're ladies.
They both are women.
Robbie's like, the crowd doesn't seem excited. The crowd fucking hates those dumb bastards. They don't really like the Los Lotharios either, but still.
I like the Los Lotharios, but putting them as a babyface right now makes no sense.
Yeah.
I kind of wish they would get pushed hard, by the way.
Yeah, that'd be nice. It was like, yeah, surfers can't dance. Facts. Because, like, we all get excited. Sophie says, how has SmackDown been? The last thing I saw was LA Knight coming out.
Yeah. Well, we just saw a tag team match.
Well, he
Los
beat
Lotharios
the guy,
and Hit Road.
And then there was a
Bray
Wyatt sighting. And
the
then he
Firefly
was in the Firefly
Funhouse.
Funhouse crap. And then he did some stuff. And then blah, blah, blah. And then they had another one of those tournament matches with the tag team stuff. And Hit Row won, as Walter just told you. Vindicator says, too bad they want Humberto to still be a jobber for the first half of 23, maybe longer.
Yeah, I just don't understand that because he's every bit as good as Ricochet. We got it. We had to sit through Ricochet's shitty push.
Exactly. Walter says, hey, Leopold Cat. Yeah, he's right there. Pickle says, another week of shit row. Can't wait. Vindicator says, that was dumb. He ripped a sign that was praising Hit Row. Well, they're supposed to be bad guys now,
they're
right?
heels.
Pickle's like, hell in a cell. So he says, it'll be interesting to see if The Rock shows up this Monday for that Roman Reigns segment. He was like, read this, delete that. Nope, I'm not reading it. Chris says, you will, Travis, LOL. Ernest says, what's Ayla? How is Idaho doing these days? And Piccolo says, oh, redheads. Yeah, just stay away. Yeah, he knows all about them. His sister's one.
I've known many a redhead.
And Broken says, top dollar botches are the best. Ayla says, hi, Idaho's freezing and it sucks. So Sophie says, oh, poor Idaho. It's still a state. No, we fell off.
They're trying to make it bigger. They're trying to make it called Greater Idaho, and it's going to be half of Washington and half of Oregon. And it will just be called the Greater Idaho, so it'll change the way the map's shaped. Because half of Oregon and half of Washington want to join Idaho because they're very conservative.
You know what's funny is that we wouldn't have a panhandle anymore, and I'd be sad.
No, there wouldn't be a panhandle.
We'd be weird shaped, too. I don't like it. Nope, you guys could stay in your own fucking
because of the
state.
shape?
Yeah.
It would add a lot of power to
right now, we
Senate
look like a big gun.
Pew, pew, pew.
Pew, 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 pew.
We're shooting Canada in the ass. Braun Strowman needs to take that out. Isn't he old?
I can't take you seriously with that thing in your nose, dude. I just can't.
And his rings. Oh, here comes Char.
Ayla's like, doesn't April know a Barbie?
I have no idea.
No idea. I was like, D, he is old now, a pensioner now. Oh, stop. And Brooke said, what's going on? Top Dollar doing a striptease? No. He ripped off Angel Garza's pants.
He did. He ripped him off.
But it's normal. Angel Garza usually rips his pants off when he gets all serious.
Here comes Charlotte.
People's like Brandy Rhodes sighting for 3 seconds. Mm-hmm. So I was like, Firefly Funhouse again. Wow. Ernest Bell says up.
What does
Robbie
this guy
says
have on
message
his
retracted.
arm? Look in the crowd. There's a guy cheering in a second. He's got like a sock on his arm. You'll see. He's pumping his arm. Let's see it right here, probably. Flip back over now. There. The fuck's on his arm? It's a sock.
It's what's his face? The
Socko?
guy, the guy that Santino or whatever.
Well,
that
yeah,
had
but
the
his
sock.
was green.
You don't know there's a whole bunch of weird lights out there. It could have been green. You don't know. You don't know.
Charlotte!
Ugh.
Everybody be quiet. It's Charlotte. Just kidding. Don't be quiet.
Robbie's like, message traction is like, I did a saw blade for you, but yeah, I'll do another one.
That's
You
a
want landscaping?
circular saw blade, which I have right up here. It's laying flat right up there.
This is a very large.
This is a saw, like,
a two-man old school saw from like the 1920s.
Yeah.
Which was like 50 years ago.
Yeah. It's like 50 years ago. The 20s. That was 100 years ago.
Robbie says, Ayla, put your jacket on if you're cold.
It's a 100-year-old saw.
Robbie's like, yeah, landscaping is good. It was like, I'm in bed with a heat pad. I got home from work. No kids, no humans. It's nice.
So
What'd
you
do to
put
your children.
So you put heat on yourself? Were you sore?
Why'd you kill your children? What'd you do with all the humans? Ernest says, hey, Sophie, and Unbroken says, I don't anyone if they putting a rose thorn in my behind. Ayla says, by the way, how is that first saw blade holding up? Just curious. I used acrylic. Did it chip at all?
No.
No.
And that was, what, 7 years ago?
Ernest
8?
says, hey, Pete Cola, Vindicator's like gerrymandering. Sophie says, do you think the LA Knight Wyatt feud will continue past the Rumble?
I had primed it first, though, right? Like, I remember I think I sanded it and primed it. And then you painted over the primer.
Oh, maybe. Pico says, you good, Ernest? What's the skate fam? Walter says, Charlotte Flair for the win. Vindicator's like 20-minute break. Unbroken says they going to change the name to Greater Idaho Potatoes, too.
Right? Or Ida would, maybe that's what they should just call us, or Ida.
Oh, God, no. Sophie says, it will be interesting to see who Bray faces at Mania. Ernest has been chilling for a while, missing the show.
Or Rideton.
Gross. Oh, my fucking goddamn. Why did they get to be first? They want to merge with us.
Or Rideton.
No.
That's us in the middle.
We can't be in the middle. They want to join us. It's not the same.
It's going to be, they want to call it the Greater
Idaho has to be the one and only. They don't get to be named a state anymore. They forfeit that right.
Here comes Sonya.
They want to be part of Idaho. They have to be called Idaho. And you to Pip.
Of course Detroit would love to see her. Who wouldn't want to see her?
Is she coming? Is that who she wanted?
Yeah,
Sonya?
but is that match happening? They both look like they're ready to wrestle.
Was that who she called out?
Yes.
Okay.
She wants Sonya. Sonya attacked her last week.
Umberto says they're going to change the name to Sophie says it will be interesting to see who Bray faces at Mania. Ernest has been chilling for a while, missing the show. He's like, poor Sophie, are you okay? Chris is like, Robo Charlotte. Sophie says, I wonder how they came up with the bracket for this tag team #1 contenders tournament. Robbie's like, Android Square. And Walter says, woo, who's next for Charlotte or Royal Rumble? Unbroken says, if I
she's not going to wrestle at the Royal Rumble would be my guess.
Arrest me.
I think she'll just be at ringside for the Rumble match. But I mean, she could. But I have a feeling they're going to wrestle before that, either this Friday or next Friday.
Oh, a straight saw blade, back and forth saw.
Do you guys know what the main event's going to be tonight? A contract signing.
Ew, boring. Can we leave now?
No, there's women out there.
Robbie says Kayla knows how to chill. Unbroken says you collect Japanese woodworking tools too. What? Why would we collect Japanese woodworking tools? I'm not Japanese.
No.
Last I checked.
I don't collect any woodworking
Robbie
tools,
says
but I do
Sonya
like watching those videos where they're making the cool joints.
Sonya about to get bodied. Sophie says it's been 18 years since Mania hit Hollywood. Pico says, so who's your picks this weekend for playoffs? The 49ers.
I would love to see Jacksonville win.
Jaguars, 49ers.
But I doubt they will.
I hope that somebody...
I just hope the Bengals win. And I would assume the Chiefs are going to win. And then we'll have Bengals-Chiefs. The Bengals have never lost to the Chiefs with Patrick Mahomes. The only quarterback that's beat him 3 times. Could they make it 4? Go to the Super Bowl again? That's the only problem is I just don't want to see him in the Super Bowl again because I want the NFC team to win unless it's the Cowboys.
Yeah, what you got?
And maybe the Eagles. I don't want to see the Eagles win either.
Ayla says, I put a heat pad on because I'm cold. No other reason, it's just nice. I can't talk about the humans. The less you know, the better. Harley says, be right back, going to get a bowl of cereal for a snack. Cereal. Robbie says, is it always this cold in Idaho? Yes.
It's not even that cold. This is like...
It's usually colder
This is warm January weather.
Ernest says, no, Sasha Banks says, so it's been a while. Yeah. Robbie's like, Sasha left WWE. Chris is like, Big Pappy Sonya. Robbie says, it made D's day. Pico says, I choose the Eagles, Bills, Chiefs, and the Niners. Ooh.
But, I mean, how cool would it be if it was the Cowboys 49ers in the NFC Championship game? That is that's history. That's my childhood in the 80s and 90s.
Sophie says, Whenever Naomi comes back, let's see how big of a pop she is going to get. Meh, meh. Pickle's message retracted, and Robbie says Charlotte never going to lose the title. That's the Naomi sound. Pickle says no upsets. Chris says, hell yeah, Sonya is a star. Tell him.
Sonya just punched Charlotte in the face and ran like a coward.
Aww. Ayla says, Robbie, Idaho is strange. It goes rain, spring for about 4 days, summer, fake fall, winter, fake winter, extended winter, and back to rain. Unbroken says, are the Packers still in it?
Oh, shit.
No. No, the Packers are not in it.
No Packers.
They got their asses beat.
So did Tom Brady.
Sophie says they are giving the Triple H treatment with these video packages. Ernest Bell says no pack. Robbie says, oh, Ayla, a bit like the UK then. Ayla says, wait. Delete the, you're not Japanese. You lied to me. I totally did, bitch. I lied. I thought I was Japanese, but I lied. I wasn't Japanese.
I think I'm turning Japanese.
I think I might be turning Japanese. I really think so. Unbroken says probably Bill's is a Freemason ritual.
Can you believe this guy?
Sophie says, doesn't hockey start soon as well? Justin says, did Roman Reigns and Kevin sign the contract?
No, that's going to be our main event.
Ayla, hockey is canceled forever. Ernest Bell says, go Blackhawks. James Sotelo in the chat says, do wrestlers have to pay taxes if they wrestle in other countries? Yes.
So he's saying he didn't like Sammy ever?
Robbie says, who's winning both Rumble? I don't know.
Isn't it better? Then you get rid of Seta. Get rid of Sammy. Pissing on.
Is it? Ayla says it's 22 degrees Fahrenheit. Real feels 10. Aww. Chris says, like I said, I don't mind 90s Cowboys. Sophie says, if Cody doesn't win the Rumble, I expect a big riot from a lot of fans. Oh, yeah, totally rioting. We're all going to riot. Sophie says, wow, they are counting Braun greatest Royal Rumble victory. Ugh, barf. Jaco's in the chat. Hey, Jaco says, morning. Morning.
Good
Robbie
morning.
says, Adam Pearce, what value does he have on WWE?
He's just the GM.
Stuff. Broken says the crowd will be stoned to walk, let alone riot. Sophie says, I wonder what happens if they have a union for wrestlers.
They won't.
There won't be a wrestling. Ayla says, good night. Pickle's like, cornhole replaced hockey forever. Ayla's like, I'm not leaving. Oh, okay. Pickle's like, take it easy, Ayla. Ayla's like, we voted Sophie. Ayla's like, I'm trying. Robbie says the Roman storyline is stale now. Sophie says, I know basketball and hockey start around the same time or close to it. And Pickle says, sorry, I had to check my bacon jam. Just catching up with chat. Harley says, what is your guys' favorite cereal? Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
It's a good one.
Fruity Pebbles.
I like Captain Crunch, the peanut butter and the normal.
Yeah. I really...
Did you know they made Frosted Flakes in like a pink milk? So when we put milk in there, it turns the milk pink. So they have 3 different Frosted Flakes now.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And one of them you leave with pink milk. You can drink at the end.
Is it strawberry flavored?
Yeah.
That's weird.
I saw that the other day on a commercial. I was like, hey, they didn't have that when I ate cereal.
Cereal sounds kind of good. Rise like Haley gonna freeze to death. GMs don't work on WWE anymore. Harley says, whoever said go Blackhawks, Chicago Blackhawks.
That was my buddy's favorite team.
That would be Ernest. Ernest Bell said that.
Actually, both of them, Danny and Jeff.
Jacob says AJ Lee Royal Rumble match 23. Sophie says, thanks to my dog for taking forever outside. I'm like 15 minutes behind everyone.
You're supposed to lower her out the window.
Right? He looks like Sophie. It's cornhole now. Hockey is offensive. Jacob says, The Rock is my fan. Unbroken says, evidently the FDA thinks Lucky Charms are healthier than dates. Yeah, they're dumb. They actually want to say they're healthier than boneless, skinless chicken breast as well, but, you know, that's just them trying to push their weird,
Wait, who's saying,
creepy
where's
narrative
this
on that.
written?
The FDA.
Said that cereal is better for you than
Yep.
chicken.
Yep, they have a whole, like, big thing of it now. Like this, it's a, this chart that they did that they're saying that it's healthier for you than any good stuff. Like, it's healthier for you than vegetables even. Like, I'm like, what the fuck?
What is it? Frosted or just any cereal?
Lucky Charms.
Oh, Lucky Charm. I'm trying to remember which one that
Like,
one
they're
is.
trying to say, basically, they're trying to say that whole grain cereal
Mm-hmm.
with corn syrup and sugar in it is better for you than anything natural. It's kind of weird. And creepy.
Why is Lacey beating up all these women?
I don't know. Was she beating up a woman?
Yeah, she's just killing women.
Boop, 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 boop. Bye, Leopold.
The Cobra Clutch. There it is, guys. That's her new finisher.
Oh, why does it have to be like that? It's weird.
Tap out or blackout. Cobra Clutch. Isn't the Cobra Clutch what Iron Sheik used?
I don't know. Does he?
I gotta go look it up. Her new move.
It's the Operation Cobra Clutch. Hate it already.
Why? It's a finisher. I like
I
finishers.
just think it's weird. Sophie says, with Cornhole, there's a lot that what she said jokes. Ravi says, so you like this storyline. Walter's like, great, bye guys. See you Monday for Raw. Bye, Walter. Have a great weekend. Good luck with bingo. Pickle says, I'm a basic beach and I enjoy Honey Nut Cheerios. Pickle, I won't eat Cheerios anymore. I had a very bad thing happen with Cheerios when I was little.
Had a bad thing. Is there a bug in it?
There was weevils in it, and so I will never eat Cheerios again.
Just protein.
And granted, I know they're in a lot of stuff, but they were floating all up in the milk. So that was a big fat no thank you. And I never ate Cheerios again. Robbie says, you tell me if it's necessary to have a GM on WWE.
Yes.
Yes.
You gotta have somebody
very
make
necessary.
matches and make it official.
You have to make it official by throwing a fucking chair.
Here
It
comes
looks like
Emporia.
Night Walter. Unbroken says, I think Sammy and Kevin could be the first pregnant man. They got the goods. I think just Kevin could. I think he's already pregnant. Sophie says The Office was funny. It is one of those shows that you could binge watch a lot of times. Pickle says, oh no, Lacey and HD being a badass.
I don't agree with
and you
the
believe
with
that
the Office
cereal
thing.
is healthy. Fuck, I don't believe cereal's healthy at all, Robin.
I've watched The
Cereal
Office,
is very bad
and it
for
was
you.
okay, but I couldn't watch it multiple times, especially after Michael Scott leaves,
Right?
because it goes downhill quick.
Like, I have a hard time rewatching just episodes of it sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know a lot of people love that show, but I can't do it. I just, you know, the episodes of shit that I can rewatch over and over again? South Park.
Well, of course. That's just goofy shit.
I could probably watch that Bob's Burgers, like, episodes over and over again. Like, most of them that I've seen so far, I'm like, yeah, I could watch that again.
We still need to watch that one, the other one that's like that, but not.
Oh, the North one?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
The Alaska.
The one with the meat guy from Parks and Rec.
Mm-hmm.
Ron Swanson. Harley says, yes, you have strawberry milkshake flavor frosted flakes. I find that strange. Oh, I bet they're gross.
What?
I don't know. Artificial flavored strawberry things are just kind of yucky sometimes. Sometimes they're not good. Sometimes they're good. Sometimes they're not.
I'm just
Sometimes
gonna
it's a hit and
disagree
miss
with you.
it. James says Sergeant Slaughter used it.
Yeah, I remember Sergeant Slaughter. He just jumped on the birdcage. Charlie's very upset.
He was probably sleeping.
Is it
Probably
dark in there?
scared him.
Whoa.
I don't think I turned the light on unless you had the light on.
I don't know.
P. Cola says, and also Sergeant Slaughter when he went Hill. Sophie says, do you think they are going to revisit the feud that didn't officially end because Lacey got pregnant with her and Charlotte?
No, but they could, and that would be a good one. I'd love for Lacey to come back and win the Rumble. I mean, we need somebody to win it, and there's nobody that's sticking out besides Rhea Ripley right now, and that would be a great feud, those two. Moving forward, but I think they have to do Beth first.
Did you go be an asshole? Huh? Are you a butthead? Are you being a butthead? What's a butthead? Go away.
Anybody?
Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. I tortured you. Now you need to leave. Get out. Go away. Go away. You're a horrible cat.
Emporium. Beating the crap out of these guys.
That's right. Jump.
I don't want him over here.
He's like, I just want to run my claws over everything. Now he's over there with you. He's like, oh, what you got down here? Some water? I like it when you leave water and you're talking about water. Oh, you did drink some of it.
I did. I've been drinking it. It's so good. I don't want to finish it because I don't have any more. It's Jerome Bettis. Pretty sure that Super Bowl that those Pittsburgh Steelers won was set up. That was fake.
It was such a lie. They just faked it. It
The
was
referees
like
were
gross.
all in on that
We
one.
had weevils and macaroni and cheese one time. We didn't cook it because I saw that there were bugs in it, and I about died. And now I don't like eating boxed macaroni and cheese. Now I get you. I do like boxed macaroni and cheese. I only get the thick and creamy kind though, and then I like add a whole bunch of stuff to it. But I actually have had that happen before too. Boiled noodles and had weevils in it. I was like, yep, not eating that today. Didn't eat macaroni and cheese for a while. But Cheerios, I can't do it. Like, the whole Cheerio thing, we'll never be able to eat them again. Robbie says, that and Lucky Charms, I'll never eat Lucky Charms. Not because I ever had them or had anything bad happen with them, except for a kid in junior high threw them up in our fucking math class. We all moved to one side of the fucking classroom, and we'll never forget this to this day. The janitor came in to have to clean it up, and he goes, and I don't know, where do they find these people? He goes, smells like beef stew. Oh my God! That was the end! That was the end! I was like, I'm not in math class, just like, and never eating Lucky Charms ever again. I'm never eating them. And I've never had them. I never had them before then, and I've never had them in my whole entire life, and I will not have them. That's so gross. I was like, and done. No, thank you. Nasty people. Rob is like, oh, but Adam Pearce is so boring. GMs are supposed to be boring. Nobody's supposed to like him either. Unbroken says you will eat bugs and like it, says Klaus Schwab.
Just eat them.
Sophie says, with some shows, I don't remember how far I got before starting it from the beginning. And James says, Iron Sheik used the camel clutch.
Oh, that's right. The camel clutch.
Robbie says, has Family Guy had its time? I don't know. Isn't it still going? I've watched some of them. Some of them are funny. Some of them are stupid, but... Sophie says, remember Phineas and Ferb? They are coming back. They announced it a couple weeks ago. Jacob says, Royal Rumble match, John Cena, Namor 26. Randy Orton, number 26. Randy Orton, number 27. Rey Mysterio, 28. Bray Wyatt, 29. And The Rock, 30. Oh, wow. That's a lot of people that probably are never going to show up.
A lot of legends.
Fantasy
booking, love it.
Nesquik, the only artificial strawberry accepted. Yeah, strawberry Nesquik is pretty good. That and like Starburst strawberry flavored is okay.
Ooh.
Robbie says, not a good sight having things float in your cereal and milk. Oh, fuck no. Brooke says South Park serves as a good reminder of how loony the human race can be. Sophie says with Lacey, they keep repackaging her, and each time it failed for some reason.
I think this time she'll be fine, because this is the same one that they repackaged her with.
Yeah.
They're just
making her a bad guy.
They're waiting, and yeah, they're going to make her a bad guy.
Robbie says, but I guess it added extra flavor for you. I didn't eat it, so it didn't. because I didn't eat it. Pico says we deal with weevils in our rice bins sometimes. No clue where they come from. They're already in there. The rice. They're already in the rice.
Yeah, they're in the flour.
They're in the rice. They're already in there. Like your flour that you get, they're already in there. Like the weevil eggs are already in it.
You just don't want them to hatch, and so you put like a plant in there. It's like a leaf.
You put bay leaves in it, and you won't have that problem. Just put dried bay leaves in your shit. Either that or keep it in a drier place. And being in Florida, that's fucking hard. So you want to keep it in a cool, dry place as much as possible, and then you won't have that problem. But it sucks.
Butch is the weirdest looking dude. He reminds me of like a feminine hobbit.
Ew, that poor hobbit. It's terrible.
And he wears that weird unitard, like a female gymnast.
That thing is horrible. Oh, I hate that thing. Sophie says, I like Nesquik chocolate syrup. I don't really like the syrups. Illa says, they just appear fatly. Because I clean it multiple times, they still come back. Yeah. Robbie says, none of Lacey Evans' gimmick work. Unbroken says, my friend from college, his dad helped invent Tang.
Well, I don't like to say that none of them work because the South Sea Southern Belle worked. That was a home run. It was perfect. She just got pregnant.
Sassy Southern Belle was perfect because she could be a bitch and be nice. And it worked for her. It was perfect for her character. And she was growing. She was doing so good. They were putting her in huge storylines with Charlotte and shit. And then she got pregnant.
And her husband couldn't keep her hands up.
She's like, I just want to have sex and babies. So it was like, today marks 16 or 17 years since the first High School Musical movie came out. And people was like, great factoids, Sophie.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, I don't really care for
Does that have Zac Efron in it?
Yes.
I might have to watch it. I like Zac Efron.
Sophie says, did you hear about what happened with Kevin Nash this past week?
I heard that Kevin Nash posted on Twitter yesterday or today that everybody overblows everything. But supposedly he was going to commit suicide.
Oh. Kevin Nash?
Yeah. Big sexy. Diesel.
Weird. I was like, getting put off cereal for life. You know, I will eat cereal. I just won't eat Cheerios. Like, I won't eat Cheerios. Or Lucky Charms. Then here's like, Leopold never breaks character. Is not distracted one bit by Delitha's loud laughter. Just keeps on licking. Yeah, he doesn't care. He's used to it by now. Pico says, okay, now you have my attention. 5. What attention? What's your attention? Chris says, one time we did a prank freshman year during breakfast. We put fruit inside a chocolate milk carton, then closed it back up, and it looked unopened, and the janitor drank out of it. Oh, that's just mean.
It's funny.
That's not funny.
It wasn't
it's the
drugs.
Janitor. It'd be funny if it was your friend, but it's like an unknowing person that's not in your funny group. That's just mean.
It's called cool.
That's not. That's called mean, Travis. Mean. Unbroken says, High School Musical laughing worse than drinking. Possibly. Travis was like, I'm going to watch it.
Well, I like Zac Efron.
Does he realize he's behind you?
It's over.
Ka-chow!
Imperial bomb.
Imperial bomb.
1, 2, 3, or 100.
Oh, man. The
Emporium.
Brutes didn't win. I couldn't wonder why they didn't win. Why didn't the Brawling Brutes win that? Shouldn't they fight what's their faces?
Doesn't make any sense.
They should fight their
So we got
leader.
Maximum Male Models and Legado del Fantasma still to come.
Yeah, Phantasma's going to win.
They can do that match next and then do the signing.
I will not be surprised if Phantasma wins.
Who was the other team?
Excuse me. Hey, Leopold, what's up, buddy cat?
They're almost guaranteed a victory, but I can't even remember the team.
Are you
Maximum Male Models. That's dumb.
Oh, you stay there. Can I have that off your face? Oh, you like that?
So,
what a nice boy.
Was he saying that he wanted Sammy to stay with him?
I don't know.
And piss out of the castle rather than kick him out and have him piss into the castle?
Yes, that's what he said.
We're going to find out here in a second, it looks like.
Picola says, yes, recently Nash has been going through major depression since his son passed. Maybe he should.
Yeah, you're not supposed to bury your kids as a parent.
Sophie says, with some streaming services, if you don't watch a show after a certain amount of time, they take you all the way back to the first season, even though you were in season 3 or 4 of a show.
Right.
I wouldn't know.
I could see that happening. Your tribal chief would like to see you now.
Sophie says, of course, this is week 12 since Kevin Ashland died. People says, I mean, he said it on air, some very revealing things, and I personally don't want another tragedy to happen now. Chris says, Vinci with the Vader moonsault. Robbie says, Lacey is just as good as Dana Brooke. What the fuck?
She's way better.
What are you talking about?
Dana's terrible.
Like, why are you still? Sophie says the FBI had to go to Kevin Nash's house to check up on him. That's a weird thing why they would have the FBI do it. Medicare says Ludwig looks like the kind of guy who obsesses over perfection and appearance just like Dexter. I can't trust guys that are that clean cut.
Right.
People's like, I know, right? Vanessa Hudgens in Spring Breakers, though. Thumbs up. Sophie says Gunther's girlfriend from NXT UK retired from wrestling last week. Well, good for her. Maybe she's ready to have babies. Robbie says, do you still eating Raisin Bran? I don't eat Raisin Bran, Robbie. I've never eaten Raisin Bran, and I don't eat that much cereal as it is. Very rarely do I eat cereal. Harley says, if you'd only artificial strawberry flavors stuck in one of those strawberry... What? Sophie says, really? That is a weird main event. Contract signing? Chris says, no Liv tonight. Gunther girlfriend in NXT UK is Jenny. It's Jenny.
Jenny.
Pickle's like, Dana Brooke will be in the Hall of Fame. Mark my words. Right, Pickle?
24/7 champion.
The last one. Wasn't she the last? No, Nikki Cross was.
Oh, yeah. She won it and threw it in the... Well,
Garbage.
she missed the
Tried
garbage.
to throw it in the garbage, but missed because she's too stupid to get it in the garbage. Sophie says, with Hulu, if you begin to watch an episode of something after a while, it pauses. Sometimes they take you from the beginning of the show. Robin says, but that's what WWE have turned Lacey into another Dana Brooke mixed with Liv crying. No. The thing with that is that they've never rebranded Dana Brooke. Not once. She's the same person the whole time. Lacey Evans.
I liked when she came out with Mandy and they were in the gold. The Barbie twins. Or the pink. They were pink.
Oh.
I think they did gold ones. But remember Mandy fell on her ass at WrestleMania?
Oh, yeah. But they didn't really rebrand her.
No.
Like
They just put her in a tag team.
Was just the same Dana Brooke.
Yeah, they never cared about Dana at all. Like, not enough to do anything with.
Yeah. Pico says also, on this tangent, artificial mango flavor is just not good. Ew. Right? Like,
Didn't
it's
hear of that one.
nasty. Like, I don't know why. Like, there are some flavors as artificial ones that are, like, banana. Like, it works in some stuff for people. Like, people like it. Don't get me wrong. I don't like it. I think it's disgusting. But there are some people out there who are like, I love banana flavored stuff. That's like
B-A-N-A-N-A.
Ambroga says that bay leaf trick works well. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, actually it does. It's worked for a long time. My mom taught it to me years ago. We always had it in our flour in our home, and we never had a problem with weevils. But I'm pretty sure you could probably put it in rice as well. The thing about weevils is that, like Travis said and I said, they're in your stuff already. So when you go to the store and you buy rice, or you go to the store and you buy flour, the weevil eggs are already in your stuff. So when you take it home and you open it up and you put it in a different container, or don't put it in a different container, if you don't keep it in a dry, cool place, they'll hatch. So if it's moist and warm, they'll hatch. If it's warm, they'll hatch. If it's even moist and cool, they'll hatch. It's gross. They're disgusting. But it happens.
Yeah. Poor Shayna.
It looks like she got, like, cut
Stabbed
on her face.
on both sides.
Yeah.
In the same spot.
She has a really big forehead.
Yeah.
You know what? And that accentuates her forehead even more, so it just makes it worse.
Yeah.
Unbroken said that. Robbie says Lacey is just lame. Chris says, yep, Mandy and Dana in the pink outfit was sexy as fuck. That was hand in pants time for sure. Oh, God, Chris. Anyways, Luke is in the chat for a minute. Hey, Luke. How's it going? Says, hey all, hi Trav and Dalitha, just letting you know Jade's situation is worsened, so I won't be here for a bit. They're going to do an emergency premature C-section in a few hours, and then we hope it all works out. I'm super stressed, don't worry, but I thought you guys deserved an update. Oh shit, hon. I'm so sorry that things have gone that way. I hope everybody does okay.
Yeah, it's
through
terrible.
all of that. I'm so sorry to hear that. I don't know how far along she is, so that can be very dangerous for twins.
How many weeks along is she? I had a friend that had twins at 23 weeks.
Mm-hmm. She's exactly 6 months, so that's what, 24?
Yeah,
right
24
around weeks, around 24 weeks.
Depending on the month and all that, but if you're doing 28-day months, so she could be 25.
Right. She might have not known at first she was pregnant. Yeah. So it was like the more you know with D now. Yeah. Harley says, what about strawberry Pop-Tarts? It was like, do Pop-Tarts count as food? Well, they are food. They're just not good for you food. Harley says Shayna looks like she's aggressive 8-year-old. Looks like she's exactly 6 months and twins are naturally born premature usually. Luke, that's normal, but not quite 24 weeks.
Yeah,
premature. That's scary premature. Usually they're born near about 32 weeks to about 35 weeks. Usually because the babies get so big that it's really hard on the mom.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes they just go into labor and they have them naturally. That happens sometimes, which you would hope that would happen because that's what you want. But your prematurity of twins is very, very scary and a very small person of actually living. So good luck with everything.
Jaya and Jada were the twins of my friends that were born.
Yeah. And she lost one.
Jaya's still around.
Yeah. And she has like a whole bunch of problems and stuff like that.
Yeah, you don't want them out there too early.
Yeah. Sophie says there has been times I missed a Raw or Smackdown or pay-per-view because I wasn't home for different reasons. Hopefully Luke's house is baby-proof. Broca says the words big and sexy in the same sentence scare me. Luke says, oh, I'm not saying this is normal. I'm just saying we knew it could be early, just not this effort. No, dude, no. You knew it would be like, I mean, at minimum, you hope it's 32 weeks, like that they come premature, because then at least a lot of stuff has been developed enough that you don't, they don't have as many problems, but 24 weeks is scary. My friend, I'm so sorry that you guys are going through that.
Yeah, it's tough.
Sophie says, this year marks 21 years since I became a full-time WWE fan. Luke says, I'm in a horrifying, weird place. I want the kids to live, but I don't want to lose Jade. This really fucking sucks. Sorry, I'm just freaking out. No, totally understand that, my friend. That is a awful, horrible choice that sometimes comes about. It does. It really does. It's a terrible, terrible thing to have to go through. So.
Oh, there's Karrion Kross in the back.
Sophie says, hopefully Luke has his whole family by the end of the night. And Pickle says, thinking about you, Luke, prayers. I was like, WWE fucking about with shitty promos. Yeah, Robbie, shitty promos. Anyways, Luke says, so I'm heading out. I may not be around for a while, so keep Robbie in check. I'll try to keep you updated. You too, ASAP. That's fine, Luke. We understand. Take all the time you need. If you don't feel like coming into the chat to update us, just update us on Instagram or something like that. All right, hon? Hopefully everything turns out well. Everybody survives and everybody's good and everything goes like clockwork with no hiccups. Okay? Good luck, you guys.
Good luck.
Broken says Imperium and Maximum Male Model should do a Cats musical revamp. That's funny shit.
Yes.
Thank you. That's hilarious. Sophie says, before 2002, I was a fan that misses every pay-per-view and find out the day after. Broken says, good luck, Luke. Luke gives us a heart. Sophie says, good luck, Luke. Yep. Good luck to Luke and Jade.
Oh, here they come. Legends Los Lotharios, or however the fuck you say their name. Zelina Vega, looking like a dime.
Los Lotharios. No.
Legado
Phantasma Blue Black Blag.
del Fantasma.
Legado del Fantasma. Legado del
Fantasma.
Fantasma. Legado del Fantasma.
She's very Legado del Fantastic.
Fantasma. Sophie's like, this episode has been tag heavy, huh? It's because they're having that tag team tournament, Sophie. That's the only reason why. They had to do something, I guess, to, have a lot more action.
I like tag team stuff, so.
It's not bad. It keeps it going, at least.
Does she have American flags on her boobies?
I don't know. Does she? I wasn't looking.
Look at her boobs right here. Everybody look at her boobs. I'm pretty sure those are American boobs.
Okay. Yeah, looks like it. Definitely American flaggy. I was like, oh my gosh, this is the main event. No wonder lots of people have stopped watching WWE. Robbie, it's not really the main event.
Should we put our phone number and our address and our
garbage cans? No, they have that little barcode on there. We should scratch the barcode off.
With trash?
With trash?
Can never be too safe.
Nobody's looking at the hedges. Nobody cares about your stupid hedges. Bill's like, wait, that internet meme where you pick a movie with one actor and the entire cast is all Muppets?
No.
No, I didn't know there was such a thing.
That sounds fun, though.
Broken says the fact that DJ Ion is still wrestling after his TNA injury is wild. I don't know who that is and what kind of a
injury was it?
Recipe? What kind of a recipe? What kind of a recipe? What kind of an injury was it? What was the recipe for the injury? Harley says sending prayers too. Pain. Pickle says, imagine 1 week Bray leaves the ring backstage and all the other wrestlers are Muppets.
There's one right there.
Robbie's like, hello, why would you put your address on your bin? That ad is stupid.
Oh no, people do that stuff. I love that he's out there cleaning them.
That's the best part, right? He's out there with like Clorox wipes. He's all disinfecting.
Can you help him? I could try.
I can try. He's out there.
I have a lot of catching up to do before I can clean stuff, but maybe one day. Goals.
He'll be out there with your locked garbage can. Did you see the locks on him too? I'm just like, what the fuck?
What if you forgot to unlock it? It's like, I can't empty it. Plus, I don't think you're supposed to be able to, like, fabricate them. To get the lock on, you'd have to fabricate them.
Right? Can you even do that?
That's what I'm saying. You'd have to
like,
drill holes.
You don't really own your bins. Like, they give them, let you use them. I don't know. That's weird. Pico's like, Postman Pierce Muppet walks up to him. Harley says, I know what Luke is going through because I was supposed to die when I was first born because my lungs are not fully developed, I'm guessing you're going to say. Robbie says, Carfax, LOL, American ads don't make sense. Okay. It's for Carfax, like the fax.
But if you misspelled it, it would be a fox.
It's the Carfax. Like you get fax, and they're, whatever you want to call that. What do you call those?
Report?
No.
Car commercials.
When you have your...
appraisal?
No, like the Eagles, they have an eagle as their mascot.
Oh, there you go.
The fox is their mascot. So there's that.
Well, they just zoomed into Zelina's boobies. Like, all the way.
Why?
But there's Maxine.
Why is he still wearing his pink dinosaur collar?
There's Maxine. and the male models.
They're
And
so
then
weird.
watch, they go all the way in. They don't stop.
They're like, hello, Zelina Vega.
They don't stop.
She's like, I'm amazing. Look at me.
She's like,
They're like, oh, we better move away.
and there's the bell.
I bet they are going to win. I don't know if they'll beat the Usos, but.
Maximum male models. Oh, Zelina isn't officially in the Royal Rumble. It's official.
Wow.
Hopefully she's wearing that.
Robbie's like, I noticed the Liberty ad has stopped being shown. That's some catchy jingle.
Liberty, liberty. I've never heard it.
Are you sure? Fuck.
Messy. Oh my god. That's funny.
Somebody told her a trash bag would look good on her and she took it seriously.
Look at her. Oh my god, look at Marseille's short pant things that he's wearing.
I don't want to. Oh my god.
I don't think men are supposed to be sexy, are they?
What the fuck
Look
is
at this.
this shit?
Like his ass is hanging out the bottom of him.
In fashion, also.
Like his butt's hanging out the bottom of his hot pants.
Oh my god. This is just sad.
It's like European
Zelina to win the Rumble laughing.
male
And
swimmer
Brooke says,
shorts. Whoa!
Joaquin Wild from Imperium is DJ Ion. He literally said tore colon or spleen during a match. Oh.
This guy looks like he's in his boxers. Like, it doesn't even make sense. Like, his top doesn't match his bottoms. And this top is the same top that Seth Rollins wore the other day.
Oh my god.
Is it not?
Don't be so mean to Mansoor.
I think he borrowed Seth's top.
He might have. I was like, oh, wow, the clothes. What the fuck?
I would rather see them wear garbage sacks. I'm not shitting you.
What?
The men wear garbage sacks than what they're wearing. How is this legal? How is this okay?
Ah.
Or Mace. Or Mace. Only ignorant hillbillies would call him Mace.
I can't.
It's Marseille.
I can't.
Or Mansois.
Swa over there in the corner got his nutsack broken.
Marseille. Oh, DDT.
Oh man, or I was like, that guy looks a bit the way he's dressed. Which guy? Which one?
Poor Mansoor's done. It's over, guys.
He's never gonna put his
Russian
face.
leg sweep. 1, 2, and 3.
He's never gonna be seen ever again in stuff. Like he's in Saudi Arabia. He's just a joke.
I want to see him show up like that on the
Oh,
streets.
oh my god.
They would literally
flog
kill him.
Oh man, that'd be so bad. People's like fans won't notice. Vindicator's like, well, it's about that time, Delathan Trial. It's time to go and get my notes together for Raw meet on Monday. But first, watch the Cowboys fail to make the Super Bowl again over the weekend. Take care. Tell Leopold stay true to himself and see you guys next time. Bye. Bye, Vin. Have a good weekend. Don't forget to watch some boxing and some UFC too, guys. That's what's happening this weekend as well. Oh, hey, we're going to hear what happens with Sammy and what's-his-face.
It's not a secret.
It's not a secret he has a temper. Robbie says the one with the see-through top looks as straight as a circle. I'll definitely bet. That's Mansoor.
Mansoor.
He used to be like the big guy in like Saudi Arabia all the time.
Look at Sammy's face.
Don't talk.
Don't.
Don't say anything.
Just shut up. Yes.
You're correct. You're amazing.
Okay, too
Now
low.
shut up. You're going to ruin it all. No. No, it isn't. No, Tribal Chief. Robbie says, what's the point of this Roman story? I don't know. It's dumb. Unbroken says, I bet Maximum Models was Randy Orton's idea. Okay. Yeah, I bet it was.
So what's that? Are they kicking him out tonight? That's what I said. Is he going to be there at the table on Monday with all the Usos, all those generations?
I don't think so. He can't be a generation. He's not an Uso. He's just honorary.
Pound it. I owe you one of those.
Oh my god!
He wants him inside the castle pissing out.
Unbroken says Mansoor best not go back home anytime soon, although, well, you know. Right?
He got to literally go back and make sure the prince meets him at the helipad. Like, literally, like, walk with the prince.
Right?
Then you're safe.
Like, we know you're just playing a part. It's okay. We know you aren't really like that. I guess if you were.
Yeah, that crown prince needs to be with him at all times. He's like...
He's going to be the cow that gets sent to another country. Ravi Mansoor dressed like Borat.
At least he's not wearing the green G-string.
Right? Gross.
Wonder if he throws pancakes at them when they're in bed.
You fucking kids.
It's breakfast.
You little bastard.
Got a whole plate. He's
Get
like,
up. You get a pancake. You get a pancake. Robbie's like, D, so Rhea winning the Rumble? I don't know.
I mean, kind of the only one that makes sense. I mean, they could do Becky. But that's kind of a weird one. Unless they want to go a complete different direction. Like, Bliss wins the championship and Nikki Cross wins the Rumble. Or something, you know, like...
Weird. Something weird happens.
Super strange.
Super dumb. Chris, Sonya wins Rumble. Unbroken says Mansoor changes name to Mansoor next week. Right? Chris says Lacey better not win the Rumble. Robbie says Big E sleeps with his box of bootios. Oh, yeah?
Bootios. I forgot about Bootios. I should get me a box of Bootios before you can't get them anymore. Mm. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back. We'll get your baby back, baby back, baby back. Baby back ribs.
Ew. Chris says Shotzi wins Rumble. There's a lot of people winning the Rumble, Chris.
It's going to be Scarlett. Scarlett,
Is she even going to be in it?
Next week, no. Well, maybe, but next week we got Rey Mysterio and Karrion Kross. And the semifinals tag team tournament. Hit Row versus Sheamus and Drew.
Oh, God.
And there's more. Emporium versus Del Fantasma.
That's the go-home show? That's what they're going to do for the go-home show?
Yeah, they're not doing anything that has anything to do with the Rumble.
That's so fucking weird. I don't understand that. Robbie's like, what color does the milk change with booty O's?
It's chocolate milk.
Ew. Shit color.
Well, that could be any color, right? You could get like some that high, like a yellowish, like brown. They call that tan. Tan bootios.
That's disgusting.
All the way to like a tar color.
That's usually bad. I've heard the tar color is bad.
It's basically just sugar.
You're bleeding inside yourself.
Not that color.
Burger says, the milk becomes tang when you add it to bootios. Robbie says, Dee would never eat bootios after her experience with cereal. No, I wouldn't. No, I'll pass.
Roman Reigns might be moving into that top 10 list all time.
Of all time?
With this title run.
Yeah, you think so? He only has so many days left. Robbie says the way Travis is describing it makes it sound like a tasty drink. Oh. Robbie, you're disgusting. What the fuck? What the hell is wrong with you people? Seriously, that's gross.
So by the time Roman gets there, this is going to have to sign and run.
I hope so.
Because there's only like 7 minutes left.
The question of it is Sammy going to have the Usos in the trucks and everything ready to go, or is he going to fuck up? And that's what's going to do it. It's be done. Like, nope. Done.
There's 6 minutes for this to happen.
Unbroken says crowdfund wrestling grandma's booty spokesperson. No. Yucky caca.
Have these delicious bootios.
It tastes better when your milk turns this color. That's so gross.
Oh, there's a raisin. You never know what you're going to find. Hey, isn't that a piece of corn?
It's a nut. Oh, God.
That's a full peanut. You didn't chew. Bootios. It's what's for breakfast.
It's so gross. Hi, buddy. That's gross.
Bootios.
Bootios. They sound disgusting.
Get
now.
yours today.
Ugh. No. Pickle's like, oh, you guys are truly a treat, aren't we? Robbie's like, Travis, one morning will be D. I have your breakfast in bed, and comes Travis with tan bootios on a tray. Dude, I would probably kick the tray. Have bootios all over him. That's disgusting. Chris says, there is a woman throwing up ones in the crowd. Oh, she wants that finger. Gross, man. Chris is like, that's effed up, man. Are you talking about your finger comment?
Oh, there's Kevin Owens from behind. He just attacked Solo.
Why would he attack him?
There's a stunner.
No reason to do that.
Do these contract signings just never go to plan?
I don't think they do. I don't think they ever go.
But there's the Uso Penitentiary.
I thought the Usos were supposed to be there.
Well, Sammy didn't do his job.
Exactly. I figured Sammy didn't do his job. Sammy was probably trying to do his job.
Should I get that excited? I feel like I should be that excited. I need to match his energy.
Yeah, nobody wants to match that energy.
You said you wanted to do bad cop, bad cop. You came on so strong, I had to come on even stronger. Will Ferrell.
Fucking the other guys. Oh, my stuff's broken. I can't see what's happening. And Brock is like, Booty-O's the tarp in his cereal. Chris says Roman with Shane O'Mac shoes. Yeah, Rob is like, after you eat the Booty-O's, you have to drink the leftover tan milk from the bowl. Don't stop slurping tea. No. Brock says, someone explained to the Usos that real men don't wear red shoes. Chris says, KO wearing Briscoe armband. He wearing a J armband. That's nice of him.
Yeah, he was in the Indies for a lot of years. I'm assuming. I don't know much about his past.
So he's not going to sign the contract then?
He might not want to have that match. Might be scared. I think he signed it and then threw it at, what's his name? Sammy. Mm.
People is like, here's front row Jersey boys ticks. He bribed us again.
Right? The first it was the basketball game.
Right?
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I have these Jersey boy tickets. Wait a second.
Why are we here?
That's it, guys. He threw the contract over at Sammy and walked away. Went up the crowd.
Robbie says that Usos doing up Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz with the red shoes. Yeah, they just have to click their heels together so they can go home.
3 times.
All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight to watch that Smackdown. This is not the last Smackdown before Royal Rumble.
It is not.
It's the second to last. We'll be back here on Monday for Monday Night Raw's 30th. Episode or edition or
Raw
year
XXX.
Or whatever. Do not look
Google it now.
Don't Google that.
Don't Google that.
Don't do that.
Unless you have anti-spam.
Anyways, which is also going to be the go home show for Royal Rumble, but they probably won't do anything with it. So, anyways, we're going to leave now. Don't forget that there's some boxing on tomorrow, guys. There's also UFC on tomorrow. And, of course, there's NFL playoffs on tomorrow as well. Lots of sports on tomorrow night.
It's a big sports day tomorrow.
Yep. Lots of sports. All right, guys. Take care. Have a great weekend. Be safe out there. We'll see you on Monday.
Bye-bye, and thanks for watching Wrestling Gab.